Brooks coming in second with 13.9 points per game, Noah King, and third on the team. And the last one averaging over 10 points per game is Arthur Cox. Justin Recker. Going to have to find a way to contain those guys with also trying to find a presence inside the lane because they have a big fella inside, Justin Recker, who averages 2 blocks per game. Really good numbers for ICAC standings and something they're going to want to look out for all season long. Here is the opening tip-off, and right there you see Kirkwood wins it as they're going to go straight down to Recker to begin the contest. Tritons showing a man-on-man. Currently we're in quarter number 1. 19 minutes, 45 seconds on the board. There is a foul and a trip to the line as we're about to see Noah King go ahead and take it right away. 2-0 is a score. Noah King goes to the line. He sinks his first. Putting the Eagles up 3-0 early against the Iowa Central Tritons. Here comes the Tritons' first offensive possession of the game. They're moving up court with Darius Henderson. Here comes Jamari McGee back out. They're moving for Darius Henderson. Nice kick to the corner. We're going to see a lot of poking the bear inside and throwing it out. Poke the bear inside and throw it out. That time a step back 3 from Kevin Taylor. It's good, tying it up at 3 apiece. But the Tritons, yes, they love to kick out on offense. You can expect that a whole lot. They're going to need their transitional offense to play a key, just like right here. Here they come, storming the court, looking up. It's Kevin Taylor finishing. He's got the first 5 for the Iowa Central Tritons. From the other end of the floor now, they get back on defense following the steal from Jamari McGee. I'm going to give Jamari the assist as well there. Here's a step back 3. It's good. Wow, Noah King. This is a 3-point battle early on here. It's Kevin Taylor, Noah King of all of the points so far in the game. 6-5, Eagles. Here's a pull-up jumper splash for Miles Fant. That one from about 14 feet out. Neither of these guys missing. They're making it look easy on the floor now. 7-6, here come the Kirkwood Eagles in the all-black uniforms. Nice rebound there from Darius Henderson. He'll flip to Jamari McGee. Back down to Miles Fant. Here's that transitional offense. Pull around, spin move, lead to a nice soft touch at the rim to go right in. Miles Fant with 2. 9-6 to score. Iowa Central Tritons with 18 minutes to play here in the first half. We're playing by 20-minute halves here on Dennis Pilcher Court. It's a missed 3, offensive rebound coming in there. You know, I love that from Ayuba Berth, but you gotta get those second chance opportunities. That's going to come back to bite them. Now the Tritons, that's going to go out of bounds. And that's anytime it hits that top of the backboard there. They'll call for that out of bounds, even if it's off the rim like that, like we just saw from Darius Henderson. 9-6 to score. If you're just joining us, you're tuned in to Hank Ambrose, a part of Triton Nation for the broadcast tonight. Here come the Kirkwood Eagles down by 3. Nice pump fake and drive to his right. Kirkwood, they've been kind of playing hero ball to begin here. There they go in the post. A foul going to be drawn. It's a second team foul against the Tritons today. It's going to reset the offense of Kirkwood, and they'll get to inbound the ball under the Triton backboard. Nice offensive explosion from each side so far. It's worth 2.5 minutes into the contest. Right there, they're going to call Noah King down there for travel. It's going back to IC3. Do not know Iowa Central, based in Fort Dodge, Iowa. We're out on Iowa Central's campus in Hodges Fieldhouse. As you can see there, Dennis Pilcher Court. Beautiful brand new floor as of this season. Looks great. Nice block there, that one coming in from the big fella. Number 34, Ayuba Berth. Berth gets it back to try to ward him. He'll go to his shooter, Noah King. Trying to move something, make something happen. Looks like they're going to stay with that hero ball, calling those isolations. Kirkwood looks lost so far. Moving forward, here's Jamari McGee at the rack, and it's going in. A trip to the line for an and one play. Got a kid, Jamari McGee, with the finish. Well, look at the conference. Kirkwood is 3-1, and terms of conference play. This could give them their fourth win or second loss. When I take a look at the conference play for the Tritons, they're 2-2. Tritons starting off hot, and you gotta believe that some of that must have to do with the winning streak that they've begun at the end of 2022 and beginning of 2023. There's Jamari McGee getting his first and only bucket at the line. 12-6, 6-point lead for the all-gray Iowa Central Tritons. They're moving down on the other end of the floor. Near the free throw line, take the pick and roll. Here comes Noah King. He's going to dish back to the corner, hit the baseline. Oh, nice pickup there from Isaac Besh. And right there, that's not just a great pickup, but that's great communication. Tritons need that all game long. As they force a three-pointer leading to a miss. That's huge. You could hear them yelling at each other, hey, get back, get back. Isaac Besh picked it up. And now on the other end of the floor, going for three is Taylor, no good. Defensive rebound. Oh, nearly went out of bounds. We got a clinch there, Jamari McGee. Going to get back on defense, covering against their shooter. Noah King going in the corner now. Nice fake spin move. Another half right there. As they work around the brim, and they cut inside off the glass. It's good. Basket good that time, off from Justin Ricker. Once again, Ricker, he's going to be the big fella down low. He's the guy that averages 2 blocks per game and is also second on team in points per game. Triton's going to have to find a way to use their length to their advantage. Here's Kevin Taylor inside. He'll draw the foul and get sent to the line. It's going to put 2 teams at 2 team fouls apiece. 12-8. Here's Kevin Taylor. Pull up Taylor's shooting numbers on the season. Kevin Taylor on the season shooting at a 80.5 free throw percentage. That's going to go up another notch after he sunk his first. He'll have 1 more at the line. Kirkwood, they've been dominant within the past decade when it comes to basketball for the boys and girls. Tritons with a really nice start to begin the game here. Here's to go up by 6. Gonna miss, 13-8. Here come the Eagles. Yet to see some substitute. Oh, actually, no. There is the first substitution of the game for the Iowa Central Tritons. Donovan Pointer subs in. He's at number 24. You saw trailing behind Kevin Taylor with a nice floater up and off the backboard. Kevin Taylor now with a total of 8 points leading the Tritons tonight. 15-8's the score. Backing up. Is they're going to now feed it inside to the big fella. They'll work around, find Jacob Runyon for 3. It's good. It's good stuff. Jacob Runyon, another really good shooter, a part of this Kirkwood Eagle team. And he's really sneaky. Low to the ground. He's just 5'9". And when playing against 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" basketball players at this level, it gets tough. So you better believe he's going to be trying to run under the defense of the Tritons. A nice score right there as well for IC3. Getting it back on defense. Wow, big 3. Back-to-back three-pointers flying now for the Kirkwood Eagles. That time it's Arthur Cox. Money at the top of the key. Pointer moves inside. Nice pass, but Taylor loses it. It's going back to Kirkwood. 3-on-2 fast break. Euro step inside. Oh, and they get him down for a charge. Huge play there. We about saw an 8-0 run, as it's going to be stopped by Isaac Besh taking the charge inside. Great stuff from him. Arthur Cox, that's his first personal, and they're going to sub him out. Taking a look at team fouls, Tritons have 3 on their side, and they have 2 going against them. The score now 17-14. They're switching up their defense for Kirkwood. You can see they're bringing their guards and their backcourt a little closer, playing more aggressive. Nice end around. They're going to go over to Isaac Besh. Faked going right. Pop the shot. It's good. Oh, my goodness. These guys are determined to have a positive record in conference. 20-14. Hey, 3-pointers is that, man? We got to get to the count here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 I've seen today this game in total. My goodness. It's been all three-point plays. 20-14. Kirkwood is going to keep possession under the Triton backboard. On the floor for the Tritons right now, Donovan Pointer's out there. Nope. Jamari McGee, and there is a sub. Checking back in there is number 12, Deuce Blake for the Tritons. Also out there, Miles Fant and Isaac Besh. Covering right there against Noah King, their leading point scorer, and he's going to miss that time. Noah King has missed 3 field goals now. He started off slow. They're going to call for jump ball now. And they're going to check over that ball. Looks like it might be wet on the floor there. And the Tritons going to get possession back, so there you go. And I love those jump ball calls at the high school and NJCAA levels. It's really what it is. It's that steal. You get your hands on the ball, pry it free, showing aggressive nature. Great heads-up play by the Tritons on that last one with Isaac Besh. 20-14 coming to the corner. Here's Besh trying his luck. That one off the hard iron. It's going back to the Eagles. Nice read inside. We got 13 minutes to play in the first half. They go to the head of the base before working around the collarbone. Nice read outside. Got an open man. A little late getting it to him there in the corner. That was Jacob Runyon, who had a three-pointer earlier. Now they'll send over the double team on their big fella, Justin Recker. Yeah, Recker, he's not going to have a very happy day. He's going to have a lot of pressure on his back whenever they feed it to him in the post. But that does call for a reach-in foul. It's going back to Kirkwood. Here's the inbound pass, and the three. No good from Noah King. That's 4 misses from their star point guard now. Kirkwood is burned early here. Moving around the bend, here's Isaac Besh with the ball. Nice read inside. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Miles Fant with the finish inside. That's Fant, his 3rd field goal. He's got 6 points for the Tritons now. Pull-up jumper for 3 is good from Noah King. Noah King now with 9 points tonight, 22-17. But once again, I got to say, I love that last play. Tritons have been, like I said, poking the bear, which is going inside and kicking it out to the corner or along the wing. There's another score. That time it's Donovan Pointer. But with that one, they fake going outside with the eye movement, looking at the ball with Isaac Besh. They ended up flipping it inside, and that's what led to Miles Fant being open down low. 24-17, back to the play-by-play here. There's 11 minutes and 45 seconds to play. Here's a big 3 attempted in there from Jamari McGee. No good. A battle for the ball. Oh, man, that was close. Pointer about poked it free. Here's Jacob Runyon now. He's going to go over to Decker. No good. And a rebound. That one, a really chillaxed rebound. There was no one crashing the floor from Kirkwood that time, as they're starting to get sour on the floor. That's a 2nd straight miss from the Tritons now. Looks like both sides are starting to get in a cold stretch. 24-17, step back 3 is good. That's what he does. For 3 is Noah King. (24-20). They pick it up to the head of the base. Find a man along the wing, working into the collarbone. Look at this ball movement. Great stuff. Everything's on a rope. Nothing bounced. Now going to try a fadeaway near the free throw line. No good. 24-20. Tritons got to get back on defense. Uh-oh, in transition for 3. Now the Tritons, they tried to force that 3-point in transition, hoping for a miss, but that time it's Ayuba Berth sinking it in. That's his first basket. That means 4 different Kirkwood Eagles have made a 3-pointer now. It's wild. 24-23, just a 1-point game with 10:15 to play in the first half. They lob it inside, but there's a foul. It looks like Tritons will keep it. It's a defensive hold. I'm waiting on who the call's on. I heard a wrecker. They're going to call for immediate timeout on the floor. How about we take it with them? 24-23, the Tritons are going to keep with the ball. After this, we got 10 minutes to play in the first half. Tuned in to Iowa Central Basketball on Triton Nation.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
Basketball fans, for the NJCAA level, you're tuned into Hank Ambrose with your huge ICAC rivalry. It's the blue blood rivalry between the Iowa Central Tritons and the Kirkwood Eagles. Kirkwood making, well, close to about a 2-hour trip coming up to central Iowa, north central Iowa, to play some basketball. Now, we just have one game today. There was a girls' game that was slated to be played today. It would have been between the Iowa Central girls, of course, and actually Southeastern, I believe, is who was actually going to be making the trip here. But from what I understand, Southeastern does not have enough players, maybe a bunch of players with the flu bug. So that game is more than likely going to be postponed and rescheduled for a later date. Back to the action we go. There's a 2-point shot from Tyrell Branch. Nice to welcome in Tyrell. Tyrell, one of those guards that can do it all. It's the first time he's checked in. Within the first 3 seconds of him taking the floor, he's got a basket for the Tritons. 26-23. There is 9:45 to play in the first half. Rebound from Branch. I told you he can do it all. Bring it up court. Now he's going to slow it down. Expect more of a different offense when he's running the point guard position. Going inside. Uh-oh, tipped. Leading to an opening to the baseline. There's a block. That's a block by Ayuba, birth guard. It's his second of the game. 26-23. We've seen a lot of jumpers fall for the Tritons. Ooh, that one nearly went out of bounds. Here's another new Triton on the floor, Kyler Mathias. Back to Kevin Taylor. Dribble moves, nice spin move inside. He's going to try a nice overhook, no good. Has ended up on the weak side of the backboard. 26-23, a lob inside. Here they go. Here comes the double team. Poked free out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tritons, or the Eagles. 26-23, 9 minutes and 6 seconds to play in the first half. We got 21 seconds on the shot clock. For a lot of these freshmen, even sophomore actually, that are getting their first varsity experience at the NJCAA level, especially if they're from Iowa, not used to a shot clock. Shot clock has just been implemented into Iowa high school basketball for boys and girls this season. Moving back inside, 26-25, the pump fake. Oh, read to the corner, but the pass is just a little too strong. I believe Brett Favre did that a few times when he spent his time at Green Bay. Right off the mitts, 26-25. On the floor for the Iowa Central Tritons right now, Tyrell Branch, Kyler Mathias, Darius Henderson, Kevin Taylor out there with Deuce Blake. There's Henderson. Oh, he got pushed off of, but it was a good basketball play, no foul there. Oh, and a block, but second chance effort's going to lead to a score. That time is Cassius Brooks. He was the last starter for Kirkwood to not have a bucket. Well, now he's got one there. 26-27, Eagles take their first lead in this one. Here's Deuce Blake rolling to his right, fade away with his left. No good. It's going, well, I don't know, still battle for the ball. Who are they going to call it for? They're going to say it stays with the Tritons. Went out of bounds and over into the fan zone on that Kirkwood Eagles side. 27-26, Eagles lead it. Iowa Central now need to battle back for the first time this game. They're going to lead over towards Henderson along the wing. Buddy system, crashing inside. McGee to the corner, 4-3. Mathias, no good. And that was actually Isaac Besh. 27-26, loose ball stolen in there from Kevin Taylor. Comes Taylor, they're just going to foul him. They know that he can move so quickly. Early, tall individual. Can put on a showcase slam dunk as well, so you don't want to be in his way. Get caught up in a poster and put online. 27-26. Here's the inbound pass. Jamari McGee takes screen, but he stopped. Now there's a mismatch, so we got to look out for that. There it is. It's Kevin Taylor and Ayuba, but they call, what did they call here? Oh, fouls on Cassius Brooks. That's his first. That leads to the 6th-team foul against the Eagles. The Tritons have 3 against them. 26-27. McGee's looking for something, got to let it go. Nice lob pass and go straight back to McGee. McGee fights inside, goes back to Taylor. 4-3, it's up. Ooh, high bounce, no good. Eagles with a chance to go up 3 or even by more than 1 possession here. Gonna go inside, pickpocket steal, try to come in from Taylor. Didn't work out in the long run. Stay back with it, missed shot, but there's an offensive rebound. But they'll call him on a travel. That's tough. It was Cassius Brooks with the rebound. The reason why that's tough is that's where you got to make the decision as an official is when was a point where he had full possession of the basketball? When he was up in the air, or was it until he got back on the ground? They're saying it was when he got both of his hands on it in the air, and then he just kind of fell forward. So that's not even entirely his fault, but it's the way the game goes. Travel going back to the Tritons. They lose the ball. They go back on defense. Here we go. The feed inside. Finish in the lane. That's textbook basketball. Ayuba Berth getting on the board once more. Assisted in there from Noah King. 29-26. Off the glass, it's good from Kevin Taylor. Tritons go back down just 1. 6 minutes, 20 seconds to play in the first half. They feed over to central part of the court. Both teams showing great ball movement today. Basically everything is through the air. Nice 3-point basket. That one fell through from the number 20, Pulra Gong. He got his first moments in the game right there. And Coach Haley going to call for a timeout. Let's take it with him. We'll be right back after this for more basketball on Triton Nation. Triton Nation, welcome back to the action here. Hank Ambrose with you for the single contest today between the Kirkwood Eagles and the Iowa Central Tritons. Kirkwood heading into the game today. Oh, there's a nice rebound putting up and in from Darius Henderson. It's also Henderson's first basket. Like I was saying, conference rivalry, huge blue bloods as far as the ICAC goes. Tritons looking to go up in the series. Darius Henderson gets a steal, scoop, and score, and one. Beautiful stuff. Darius Henderson out of Coach Helly's timeout. Going to go for 5 points early on here. Possible 5 points. He's got to finish, though. 32 apiece. We got 5 minutes and 37 seconds to play here in the first half, playing by 20-minute halves in Hodges Fieldhouse today. Henderson shooting alone at the line. His only is up and off. It'll stay at 32. 5.5 to play, moving inside. Gonna bounce out to the central part of the court. Runyon going back to Runyon now. Find Noah King in the post. He's out of his position. Usually see him just lining up along the exterior. Drawing the foul, calling for and one, and he got it. It's Cassius Brooks with a bucket. There's been so many three-point plays today. Let's count them up to this point with 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's just for the Kirkwood Eagles, and then adding the Tritons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 15 three-point plays we've seen already. And he's going to cash in on his three-point play for Cassius Brooks. Brooks now has 7 points and an offensive rebound. 35-32. As they work for Henderson. Moving the ball. Here's Fant now. Going along the exterior. Oh, nice jam in there from Kirkwood. Caused for a disruption. Jab step. Shake inside. Here he goes, moving with his left. Spun around, but there was nothing there. Kirkwood really picking up their defense now. Jab step. Three-point shot is off for Jamari McGee. A nice reaction from Jamari McGee. He noticed that the ball was bouncing back towards the backcourt, and he just started sprinting back right away. Knew it was out of position not to be able to pick up the offensive rebound. Saw someone coming in as he stopped the cherry pick there for Kirkwood. 35-32, this is to make it 2 possessions for Kirkwood. And it's off. Donovan Pointer bringing down the ball. On the floor for the Tritons, Donovan Pointer, Jamari McGee, Miles Fant, Darius Henderson, and Isaac Besh. And that last one, last foul, put the Tritons in the bonus. They'll go to the line to shoot a 1-for-1 with Donovan Pointer. Pull up Donovan Pointer's shooting percentage at the line so far this season. Donovan Pointer shooting at a 66% heading into the game today at the line. He's actually just shot 3 free throws on the season, so 2 for 3. It makes his first. Bring him to 3 and 4 on the season. This one to make it 5. There you go. 5 for 6 on the season. That's going to ump his free throw percentage up, and that's going to make it a tighter ball game here down in Hodges Fieldhouse. 35-34, 4.5 minutes to play. Kirkwood basketball. Kirkwood in the all-black uniforms. Tritons sporting the all-gray. Got some nice navy blue accents on the sides as well. Nice misdirection read, just looking to the left. Uh-oh. That time looked like just some miscommunication. I don't think King was anticipating the pass. Goes inside. King picks up his second assist. That time it's a score in there from the number 20 in Pural Gong. Gong now has 5 total points. 37-34. Move inside. Uh-oh. Henderson about lost it. Did a good job at trailing back. Here's McGee from deep. No good. Deep 2 just inside the arc. Got to go back on defense now. Pull up 3. No good. Boy, Kirkwood just got another offensive rebound. I tell you what, Kirkwood has tried that three-point shot in transition a lot of times. Poked pass. Darius Henderson gets another steal. He'll move up court now. As they cross half-court line with Jamari McGee. 37-34 to the corner they go. And pump fake picked up his dribble. Uh-oh. So they feed it inside towards the baseline. That's going to be last touched by Cassius Brooks. Going out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tritons. with 3 minutes and 5 seconds to play in the first half. (37-34). Send one outside, working to his right. To the corner they go with Henderson. Besh with a nice screen inside. They rolled with it. Jamari McGee with 1 second has to force one. Went off the rim, no shot clock violation, but goes back to the Eagles. Look at that swing pass. Beautiful stuff from Noah King, just can't get a finish. Great job of Jamari McGee. He poked the ball free as soon as Ayuba got the ball inside, and that's a steal for the Tritons. I'm going to give it to Deuce Blake. Deuce Blake now around the free throw line, no good. 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. 37-34. Kirkwood trying to get a 2-possession lead here. Pump fake, up, and missed. They can't cash in on probably their closest shot. Ah, no. That one sent over to the sideline. I'll go back with Kirkwood. That went off the shin of Coach. Good thing he was paying attention there. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to play here in the first half. It's 37-34. And they go deep. They're going to force it way back. Go back to Noah King in the paint. Oh, travel. Right? Jump. Oh, wow. Okay. It's going to stay with Kirkwood. And what I believe the argument there is that Noah King lost the ball, and then when he got it back, it was jump ball, and the ball was up for grabs. That's why they called for that jump ball play. Oh, nice way to just rip it right out of the hands of Ayuba. Miles Fant with a clamp. Along the wing they go with 1 minute and 48 seconds remaining. Find a way to go around the spell. Henderson with the finish. Had to grit his teeth to get that one in. Henderson has 6 points, a steal, and an offensive rebound now. 1.5 minutes remains. 37-36, the move inside. The head of the base. Isolation basketball inside. There goes Henderson moving over. They call for jump ball. Now it's going back to the Tritons. That was nice stuff. Like I said in that short pregame we had there, every time ball moves into the post, expect the Tritons to come back for the double team. Kirkwood has struggled with pressure on their backs this season inside the arc. 37-36, minute 10 to play in Hodges Fieldhouse for the first half. Open man, Matthias for 3 is off. And Fant brought in an offensive rebound. Now you got to score. Second chance opportunity. Doesn't come often. And for Miles Fant, he knows it. He puts it up and in. Fant is coming alive late into the first half. 38-37. King with a roll. He's going to give back to the top of the base. Nice dribble moves inside. They go back out to Recker. Recker trying to drive it with 6 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to give him an and one. Hang on now. Foul was before the shot, wasn't it? Let's see. And it is an and one. Wow. 40-38. Coach Helly going to call for a timeout to see how the Tritons will close the quarter. Or the half. Make sure you stick around on your home of Triton Sports on Triton Nation. Triton Nation, we're back in action here. We got just 35 seconds on the game clock, 30 seconds on the shot clock. Tritons have the ball, score 40-38, down by 2. Coachelli burned a timeout, talk it over, see how the Tritons can hopefully head into the second half with the tie or maybe even the lead. Let's see what approach they take. Looks like they're going to hold on to it. They don't want to give Kirkwood too much time as far as they're concerned. Getting the ball back. Here's Fant now. Posts up on the line. He's got 4 seconds to shoot it now. They go to the corner. Henderson got to let it fly. Fadeaway 3, no good. Oh, boy. Man. That hit the rim, or if there was just 2 more seconds on the shot clock, that would have been a great putback. Currently, they're going to stop it with 3 seconds, but the refs are going to talk it over, and I think what they're talking about is if he got the shot off in the closing second of the shot clock, because if so, that means that they're going to put 2 on the board, and I don't think there are. Yep. No ruling announced, so they're going to stick to the play here. 5 seconds put on the board. Moving forward to the wing. Noah King got to let it fly. He got it off. Oh, my goodness. Noah King to close out the first half with a deep 3-point fadeaway shot. 43-38, Kirkwood leads it heading into the halftime report. We'll have stats, scores, and more coming up next on your home of Triton Sports right here on Triton Nation. Triton Nation, welcome back to your home broadcast. The Iowa Central Tritons are taking on the Kirkwood Eagles. You can see by the halftime score there, 43-38, and Kirkwood gets to start with the ball to begin the second half. You know what I see from these guys so far throughout the game? Kirkwood has been stopped a whole lot of times, but they've made a lot of fantastic plays. 12 of them three-point plays out on offense, and they've attempted a lot more. They have missed quite a few as well, but 12 three-point plays that were made in the first half for the Kirkwood Eagles. You take that into consideration, that's 36 out of 43 of their points. It's wild stuff, man. They've also scored 4 points on second chance points, which means there's just been a free throw and just a regular basket that haven't been any notable stat. Pretty wild stuff there. For the Iowa Central Tritons, they've made a total of 7 three-point plays in the first half. There's the first foul of the half. Tritons get called for an offensive foul moving inside. Get charged up. That's tough. Coach Haley not a fan of that with the rest of Triton Nation. Don't know, I'm Hank Ambrose. You got me for the rest of the game today. Just a single header in this one. 43-38. Here comes the ball as it gets blocked down by the fantastic Kevin Taylor. We're going to break down the first half stats once we get into the first timeout. And it looks like we're already in it. So how about we get there? Or no, a foul. Hang on, not a timeout. I'm sorry. Those whistles, you never know. Back in Hodges Field, house we go. So the ruling was a tech. And there goes Noah King at the line. He's shooting 2 tech free throws and misses at first. You can hear Triton Nation loud and proud yelling, "Ball don't lie." Here's a second. He will get one from the exchange. 44-40. And the thing that is tough about that is the Eagles, they're going to keep the ball following that tech, man. It's tough. 44-40. Move back inside. Here comes Jacob Runyon. He's going to feed it low to Recker. Had a nice inside pass, but didn't connect. There's a foul. It's on Isaac Besh. That's his second personal and the second team foul of the second half. We're just 55 seconds into this second half, and already we've had 3 stoppages of the clock. Up and over, and there's an offensive rebound. Second chance points are good. Justin Recker getting on the board once more. He's got 7. Now Taylor with about a 3-foot floater. It was a wild shot. It went in. We'll take that. 46-42. Eagles up by 4. Their biggest lead was just before that last shot, up by 6. Slam dunk opportunity is not going to pay off. Getting too flashy is Ayuba. Along the wing for 3, KT is good. Wow. Kevin Taylor pumping up the crowd. There are very few home games where Kevin Taylor isn't the first to get a 3-point basket, especially in the second half. So he gets there alive early on here. It's a 1-point game now in the big ICAC Blue Blood rivalry. 46-45, shot up, no good. Is it rebounded? Still scrum for the ball, rugby style. Ends up at the top of the key, wide open man. Noah King is off. Boy, it's a good thing that Noah King must have not got all the hours of sleep he needed, because he's missed that shot a handful of times a day, and he usually does not. Leads them in points per game with 15 heading into the contest today. It's good to see him miss those. 46-45, Kevin Taylor with a floater air ball over the rim. It's going back to the Kirkwood Eagles. In transition, Noah King with a spin move inside. He's starting to get greedy. And that's good for the Tritons, not good for the Eagles. No shot off, and they call for a travel. It's going back to the Tritons. Beautiful stuff. called on Marcus Glover. It's going back to the Tritons, and that's exactly what the Tritons needed in that scenario. Marcus Glover had an open lane right in front of him. Had two men to his back, but, you know, he could have just kind of went for an underhook there and sunk it through if he had the patience there. But got too greedy and traveled with the ball back to the action here in Hodges Fieldhouse. We got 17 minutes remaining in the second half. Here's a three-point shot from Henderson at the head. It's good. The Tritons get their lead back after being without it since the 2-minute mark in the first half. Go Henderson. 48-46. Oh, wow. Watch me work, and I'll do the same thing to you, is what Kirkwood says, with a big three heading for deep. That time it was sunk in there by Ayuba Berth. It's his first three-pointer. No, it's his second. I'm sorry about that. Missed out on that. He's got 2 blocks as well. That's why I got confused there. My B's are looking like threes. 49-48. Tritons with an inbound pass. They look to go short on a hook to Kevin Taylor. Isaac Besh will work around now, and he swung it outside. Back to Miles Fan inside. It's last touched by Uba. .13 seconds on the shot clock. 16-16. You can see right there on the game. Jamari McGee will field it in. Looking for something inside. Nothing there. They'll go outside to Besh. Besh had a high arcing shot, ended up on the other end of the rim. It's going back to the Eagles. 49-48. Ooh, that was a hard jab there. Didn't pick it up from Henderson. Spin move, got Matthias on the ground. Oh, what's a call here? Are you going to give him the shooting foul? Actually looks like they're giving a tech foul again. And it's on Isaac Besh this time. Oh, man, not a good way to start. 2 tech fouls now against the Tritons to begin. And it was a warning there, so just give them 1. The good thing about that is the Tritons, they're going to get the ball back this time. 51-48. Eagles with a 3-point lead. Tritons looking to march back into this one. Outside maneuver. Makes a lane for Henderson. Almost ran into McGee, but found an opening. Darius Henderson takes it for himself. 51-50. Inside and out. Bayuba. Try to force one. Whoa! Now that was beautiful. You see that from Henderson. Jumped way up in the air like ballerina. On the other end, blocked, but Fant gets it right back. That's another block from Ayuba. That's his 3rd now. And another offensive rebound from Miles Fant. It's his 2nd. Here he goes, moving inside, picked up the ball. Tried to make his own lane, but he's double teamed. I don't know if he realized that. Another offensive board from Kevin Taylor ends up on the floor. It's going to stay with the Tritons after the defensive hold. 51-50, Tritons trying to take the lead back on Kirkwood's side of the court. That was a good spot for the foul as well, because Tritons just had, 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Going to give them an extra 12, resetting it to 20. Now a foul on Justin Whitner. 51-50, looking at an update for your fouls. The Tritons have 3 on their side. They also have 2 going against them. Henderson with a big grab, leaping high in the sky, goes back out to Kevin Taylor for 3. It's off. 51-50, moving up court. Hand off to King, moving inside. Fake the spin, then hit it the second time, goes short, it's off. 51-50. Jamari McGee will bring it up court now. Goes short to Henderson, who's been really running the offense here early on in the second half. There's 14.5 minutes to play in this second half. They move inside with Taylor. Triton Nation wants a foul, and they're going to give it to Taylor. And Kevin Taylor going to the line to shoot free throws. Going to pull up his shooting percentage on the season after he goes in to shoot 2. Kevin Taylor shooting a 80% heading into the game. The free throw line. Just going to rise higher after he makes his first. Tying it up at 51. This one will be for the lead. On the floor for the 5 of the Tritons, Donovan Pointer, Jamari McGee, Isaac Besh, Miles Fan, and Kevin Taylor, who's shooting at the line. Cashes in, goes 2 for 2. He's 100% on the day as he made an and 1 free throw from earlier. Tritons get their lead back, 52-51. Tritons' largest lead in this one has been by 5 points. But now I don't think it's about trying to extend the lead. I think it's just trying to keep it. Is right there, another score. That time it's Cassius Brooks. Made it look easy with a no-look basket behind his back. Donovan Pointer pulls up, mid-range, no good. 53-52. Eagles going to get it back. Moving forward, looking up, bouncing low. Another foul. Oh, actually, no, a kickball violation. It's against Miles Fant, so it'll stay with Kirkwood. And, yeah, you can see there, Pural Gong not happy with that, who was driving to the basket with the pass heading his way. Nice steal, spin move, Donovan Pointer all the way, dunk! Donovan Pointer! Beautiful maneuver all the way, coast to coast to the basket. Gives Donovan Pointer 5 points and adds another steal to his tally. 54-53, Eagles working outside. Here's a new Eagle on the floor, the number 45, Kaylor Hoffer, freshman guard out of Denver, Iowa. Wow. It's a call here. I'm waiting in for a signal. There's no foul. They just stopped it because of the wet floor, it looks like. Best good from Cassius Brooks is who made it, by the way. 3-point land. Well, there's gonna be 13 minutes and 11 seconds remaining once they resume play here in Hodges Fieldhouse. Score 55-54. Comes the pass in now. McGee. He saw that hard take there he took. And Kirkwood, it looks like, have changed up their defense again. Going with a 1-4 look. Wow, back deep from Besh. You know what I love about that shot? Of course, not just because he made it, but also because the confidence he took in that shot. And you heard me say, wow, right away, because that thing, he took it like it was just wide open. But no, he was tightly guarded. Back deep, about 30 feet. Beautiful stuff from Isaac Besh. That's his second three-pointer. 57-55, Tritons with the lead back before it's tied back up. With the basket, it's Pural Gong. He is 7 for Kirkwood. 57 apiece now. Darius Henderson rolls to his left. Besh is feeling it, goes back inside. Pural Gong, oh man, Pural Gong left an open man and led to an assist. Isaac Besh gonna get another one. You can give the points to Darius Henderson. 59-57. Along the wing, Pural Gong feels it, no good. Uh-oh, offensive rebound, it's Recker. Recker's been a little quiet getting offensive rebounds today. Leads the team in rebounds, actually averaging a double-double. But today for offensive rebounds for Recker, I've just counted for 3. That's his first of the second half. (59-57), updating the fouls. Tritons have 4 in their favor and 3 working against them. And there's a media timeout. Instead of going to a break, I want to break down the first half stats just really quick. Once again, moving forward here, we're going to begin with the Kirkwood Eagles from what we saw from them. Noah King, he finished the first half with a total of 12 points and 2 assists. Jacob Runyon finished with 6 total points. Justin Recker finished with 6 points, 2 offensive rebounds. Arthur Cox finished with 3 points. Cassius Brooks finished with a total of 7 points and an offensive rebound. Pulral Gong finished with 5 points. And Ayuba Berth finished with 2 blocks and 8 total points. That was for the Kirkwood Eagles. And for the Iowa Central Tritons, in the first half, Isaac Besh finished with 3 points and an assist. Jamari McGee finished with a steal, an assist, and 3 points. Kevin Taylor finished the first half with 14 points, 2 steals, an offensive rebound, and an assist. Tyrell Branch finished with 2 points. Deuce Blake finished with a steal. Miles Fant finished with 8 points and an offensive rebound. Darius Henderson finished with 9 points, a steal, and an offensive rebound. And Donovan Pointer finished with 5 points and a steal. Those were your halftime stats from both sides. 59-57, Tritons with the lead, but Kirkwood has the ball over on the Triton side of the court. They're going to feed to Recker straight away. Blown coverage, fed inside, right over the head of Besh. Noah King had a really nice placement. Good footwork, got him the 2. And you give the assist there to Recker. 59-59. Some movement inside. Here's Miles Fant now. Backing him inside, off the glass, no good. And they call for an offensive foul. It was going on for the rebound. Darius Henderson with a shove. It's going to give both teams 4 team fouls now. We got just 11 and a half minutes to play for the rest of this game. Here's Kirkwood with an opportunity to get back the lead. To the wing they go. Head of the base, back to the wing. Feed inside. You can see a lot more passes along the interior. Working with Noah King along inside. No good. Kirkwood just going to stay down. Oh, my goodness, what a steal. Inside, up, and off. Uh-oh, battle for the ball. Get in, get in. Oh, now what I saw. Okay, yeah, they're going to keep it with Kirkwood. And, uh-oh, looks like a jammed finger down there with the guy that made the play. It was Bayuba. Wow. What a crash to the floor. Cassius Brooks first with that steal, and then ball was dribbled around after he missed. Bayuba with an offensive rebound. 59-59. Going to call for a timeout. Let's take it with them. We'll be right back in 30 right here for more Triton basketball. Stick around on Triton Nation. Triton Nation, back with you. Hank Ambrose got me for the next 11 minutes. As long as we get to the end of the regulation there, unless, oh my goodness, a dunk to open the timeout. Called on by Kirkwood. Beautiful stuff. That time it was Pulral Gong with a highlight play. But as I was saying, unless this goes into overtime, we just have 10 and a half minutes remaining in the contest. Now a high layup almost led to a dunk. Darius Henderson just going to play it safe there, not force it. Tying it back up to 61 with the momentum. Block by Jamari McGee. He went backdoor with that one. Love it. Donovan Pointer rolls over to his left. Henderson crashes inside. It's going up and in. You knew right away with that nice blast from the wing player, Darius Henderson. Big clap over on the other side. Love it. Henderson has the last 4. 63-61. A little slow pass there. Oh, keep it in bounds. as it looked like the bounce was just outside. Love the effort from Besh. He got right back up. It was like a long burpee. 63-61. And Besh, he's all over the place, man. Like Superman. Sending it in. Pointer off the glass, and it's good. You can give Besh 2 steals from that last one and give him an assist, too. Beautiful stuff. Kirkwood hates what they see on the floor, and they're going to call a timeout. We'll be back in 30 after this on Triton Nation. Triton Nation back with you. 65-61. Here's a rollout to the corner. Kirkwood has just blown a 6-0 run. Lots of great plays came on from the Tritons. Oh, a nice swipe there from Miles Fant. Just didn't get a full hand on it. There's a foul. They're going to call for a reach-in foul inside. It is against the Tritons. It'll stay with Kirkwood with 9 minutes and 27 seconds to play. Tritons with a 4-point lead, 65-61. If you don't know, I'm Hank Ambrose with you for the rest of the coverage today on Triton Nation's YouTube channel. Nice steal, other end of the court, 3-on-1. It's a score. Textbook basketball. Steal, scoop, score. Put it on repeat, 67-61. Nice second chance try. Another third chance try. Down low. And a grab now. Oh, now coach is wanting a hold. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough call there because there's so many bodies in that paint. The rest are talking it over right now in front of the players. They call for a jump ball. And we'll go back to the Tritons. 67-61. So coach didn't get that foul, but he got the next best thing. As it does go back to the Tritons. 67-61, here we go. Uh-oh, Besh picked up his dribble, needs some support. Fan is over there to help him in the corner. Got 4 Tritons, now 5 backed up along the perimeter. Jamari McGee goes to his right. Pointer moves inside. Henderson almost dropped the pass there, goes inside. 5 seconds on the shot clock, got to make it to the rim. Oh. Going back to Kirkwood. That one's always a tough call. Went up with the ball. Came down, just didn't get the ball to leave his hands. Good for that travel. Oh, no, blew past him. Finish at the rack. Wide open inside there. That's the first time I've called Jacob Runyon's name in the second half, and he was a dominant player in the first. 8:10 remains in the second half. Uh-oh, back door, going piggyback. They call for a jump ball. 67-63. It'll stay with the Tritons. And that's solid from Kirkwood. Really nice defense, staying aggressive. You can see right there, it's starting to heat up. Down in Hodges Fieldhouse, this big rivalry. These guys are tying arms with each other now before the inbound pass. 67-63, along the wing they go. Fake the handoff, Besh step back. Uh-oh, moves back inside. Oh, beautiful stuff. Fant off the front end of the rim. He had to just force that one. What's tough about that is Besh made a beautiful move. He got back. Kirkwood made a really nice play as well, following behind Miles Fant, trying to zone in for the block, but Fant felt the pressure right behind him. So what he had to do is he had to kind of lunge forward and to his left, and then he picked up a foul. He misses his first. He'll have one more. 67-63. Each team has 5 team fouls in their favor. We still have 7 minutes and 51 seconds to go in the second half. A big free throw there. And give Fant. That's Fant's first free throw in this game. 68-63, a step back. Pull up from 25, no good. Offensive rebound, another one. To the wing they go. 3-point shot, missed. And almost another offensive rebound. Henderson brought it in, and they're eventually going to get it back. Oh, my goodness. Third opportunity now. Shake and roll to his right. Picks it back up. Ayuba. Now a foul down low. Besh claps. I think it's against him. It is. Defensive hold. Oh, no, they announced Darius Henderson. I guess Besh was thinking something else. And maybe that's for the better because Besh, that would have put him up in 4 personal foul territory. Star player for the Tritons. We can't afford to lose him in the late stages of this one. 68-63, a cut inside. Just make it simple, man. 68-60. Yeah, denied himself at the rim. And now a nice floater to go up 7. There's Jamari McGee with the last finish. 70-63. A pause and a move inside before poking back out. Off the glass and in. Oh, man, almost drew the foul. Not going to get it, though. King made a nice play. (70-65). So they move back in and dish back out. Top of key for 3. Besh is good. The money from long range. That's his 3rd three-pointer in the contest today. All of his points actually have been three-pointers, so that means he's got 9 points, 3 assists, and 2 steals. 73-65. This is the largest lead the Tritons have had all day long, and what better time to have it with 6 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the second half. There's a 7th team foul now. That's going to put Kirkwood in the bonus. Here comes Ayuba Berth now to the line to shoot a 1-for-1. He makes his first. Going to try to find his free throw shooting stats. Ayuba on the season shooting 71.4% at the line heading into the game today. Made his first. Here's his second. 73-66, moving up court, 7-point game, and Coach Helly going to call for a timeout. How about we take it with him? I'll be right back with you after this timeout from Coach Helly on Triton Nation. Back to the action we go. Down in Hodges Fieldhouse, located in Fort Dodge, Iowa. It's the Blue Blood rivalry for the ICAC. The ICCAC conference here between the Iowa Central Tritons taking on the Kirkwood Eagles. This is, for both teams, 5th conference game of the season. The Tritons are 2-2 in conference play. Kirkwood is 3-1. Tritons have gone off to a nice lead here, 73-66. Ooh, big foul. Big fall. Kevin Taylor ends up flat on his stomach. Unfortunately, that went out of bounds, too, so it'll go right back to Kirkwood. Kirkwood, you know, they've been playing a little flat-footed here within the past, I'd say, 8 minutes of play. They've lost their groove. They've been forcing shots, acting like they don't know each other. Oh, no, another foul. And keep in mind, Kirkwood in the bonus. That's the 8th foul now in their favor. The Tritons have 5 team fouls in their favor, so for them to just be able to start shooting at the line without the exception of shooting fouls, it'd take another 2. 73-66 to the line they go with the big fella, Ayuba Berth. He makes his first. He'll shoot one more. A 6-point game now, 73-67. Ayuba Berth making his second. Cashes in, goes 100% at the line. Jamari McGee sends one over. Back to Kevin Taylor. To the corner they go. Wing. Look at this ball movement. Just real quick, straight to it. Flinging from the hip. Back inside. Here we go with Fant. Try to line drive it. A little too strong of a pass. It was just 5 feet away. Can't blame Cat for dropping it. 73-68. Moving inside. Spin move. Cassius Brooks sends it out of bounds, but they're saying last touch by the Tritons. And look at those gray uniforms putting their hands up like, what? And you can maybe say the same thing for Triton Nation on the fan side. They don't see where that could have been last touched. It was Cassius Brooks who landed hard. I think it looked like he grabbed at his ankle for a second. They're going to have a sub out. You can see him stretching it out. I'll make sure to report if I see him return in this game. He's also a starter for Kirkwood. They don't want to lose him. 73-68. Recker gets it wide. Posting it up against Fant, trying to use his muscle. Not going to work out. They feed it back to Recker. Recker. Travel against Recker. And, you know, I think what the problem was there for Recker, he put his hands up and didn't believe it. But it was that he was backing up, dribble, right? Well, to me, it looked like he put both hands on the ball at one point, which would have caused for him to pick up the ball, not being able to dribble. So there you go. 73-68. Tritons get the ball back out of a travel. Jamari McGee takes to his left and finds Donovan Pointer. DP rolls to his right. There's Besh. Look at this ball movement to the corner for 3. It's quick. Almost with the finish there. 4:35 remains. Tritons lead by 5 on their home court. To the left. Dribbles outside for 3. High arcing bounce. No good. But an offensive rebound by Uba. Trying to battle for it. Gets it right back. He's just going to have to throw it away. 4-on-4 now. One Triton, one Eagle was down. That's a miss. 73-68. See what the Tritons do here. They've been moving the ball really quickly, shooting the ball pretty quickly as well. Besh now going to keep it to Taylor. Sooner than later, you think they maybe are going to start playing more conservatively, but no, they shoot it again within the first 10 seconds. On the other end of the floor, left open. Ayuba with an easy 2. Now it's just a one-possession game. 73-70. Tritons still keeping with their foot on the pedal. They don't want to slow it down. Along the wing they go. Besh now. Fake the ball to the corner. I like that. Looked like King anticipated that pass. Miles Fan inside. Just inside the rim. It's good. Going back up 5, 75-70. They call for a timeout on the Kirkwood side. It's a full timeout. 75-70, Kirkwood in the bonus with 18 fouls in their favor. Iowa Central with 5 in their favor. We'll take a break and be back after this right here on Triton Nation. Back to the action here, 75-70. Hank Ambrose with you. We got 3 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. Kirkwood just called a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The Tritons have 4 timeouts remaining, so that's plenty to hopefully hold their lead and come up with a defensive stop here. The 5 on the floor for the Tritons go as follow: Jamari McGee, Darius Henderson, Isaac Besh, Kevin Taylor, and Miles Fant. There's a deep three-point shot. It's off. Rebounded in there by Darius Henderson. The 5 on the floor for the Kirkwood Eagles. Noah King is out on the floor with Justin Recker. Cassius Brooks returns with Purol Gong. And finally, missing that 5th man right there. There it is. It's number 34, Ayuba Berth, as he checks back in. 75-70. A swing inside. Off the glass. Beautiful. It's a beaut there. 77-70 with a Euro inside, off the glass and in. It's Cassius Brooks. It's good to see Cassius back to playing. He's who left with a little bit of a, I don't know if it was a sprain to the ankle or something. He had a hard fall from earlier. 77-72, lob outside. There's a steal. Did he keep it in bounds? It looks like he did. So number 20, Purol Gong, gets his first steal. King shuffles inside to his left. Using his left, no good, but another offensive rebound. Steal. Here we go. Darius Henderson, beautiful stuff. You hear Coach Helly right there yelling, slow down. Don't force it. As Pointer was off to the races, wanting to go ahead and just go in transition to make the score. Let's keep it right here. I've been waiting for that. It is a 5-point game. It is really tight still. I get it. The largest lead the Tritons have had is by 8 points. 77-72 is a score. And I get you want to keep your foot to the pedal, but I think you got to start to bite off some more chunks to this time, because a minute 56, that's still a lot of time to come back. You know, if you take if you just think about the possessions there, if you were to start milking the clock right now and holding off till the very last 5 seconds, that takes 25 seconds off the board each time. So moving forward, I mean, that's about 6 possessions in total, 3 apiece per team with a minute 56 remaining. You got to be thinking about that moving forward. 77-72. I wonder what Coach Helly will draw up here. He did take a full timeout. It'd be one thing if you just wanted to talk with his team and take a quick 30-second timeout and say, hey, we got to slow it down. Or no, you see him over there. Looks like he's drawing something on his whiteboard. This is the game plan. 2-minute drill, closing out the game. Tritons want to be positive in the conference. And this could smack Kirkwood down to 3-2 in conference play. 77-72, here's Isaac Besh right in front of the scorekeeper. The bounce pass over towards Jamari McGee. Oh, look at this. Showing a zone when pairing against Jamari McGee for the Kirkwoods defense. Left an open man. Kevin Taylor, beautiful bounce pass from Miles Fant. And that was a nice pickup there. Oh. Tracking inside. Finish in the lane. 79-72, a minute 30 remains. Deep three, no good. There's a rebound now. They're saying they call a timeout before the shot went off? Yeah, fans not happy with that. Unless it was. Oh! Oh, man. Okay, foul away from the shot. Gave King one. 79-73. Now, I missed what could have been there. That was what my expression was. Is from what I thought it was just a hold. Back to it. Here we go. 79-73. Okay, foul called on by Ayuba. And Coach Haley now talking with the ref in displeasurement. 79-73, Tritons keep it over on Kirkwood's side. Minute and 20 to play here. Tritons a foul away from being in the bonus. Jamari McGee dances, moves to his right, has Fant cut out. Here they move to the corner. Darius Henderson now towards the wing. He's asking for someone to make a move. Fant is picked up after he hits a spin move and it rolls away. 79-73. Here we go. With just 55 seconds to play, King makes a move towards his weak side. Backs up for three. It's good. King with an assist. The three-point shot flies courtesy of Marcus Glover. And that's Glover's first basket in this entire game. What a spot to hit it, making it just a one-possession ball game with 47 seconds remaining. We'll be back in 30 right after this to resume the contest right here on Triton Nation. Well, we got a classic in the making down on Dennis Pilcher Court for the first meeting between the two boys in the ICAC Blue Blood rivalry. 79-76 a score coming out of 30-second timeout. Tritons, they can milk it all the way down to 17 seconds remaining. Now they're up 3, one possession game. Kirkwood is known for the perimeter shooting. You know, best situation here is you get a two-point shot to fly. Going for three, long range, it's off. Oh, but it goes out of bounds. He took it for himself. Oh, no, that's not a good decision from the Eagle. And perfect awareness there from Darius Henderson to go back up and in. Going up 2 possessions with 10 seconds to go. King with the score. And Kirkwood going to call a timeout. Let's talk about what just happened on the floor. 81-78. 81-78 is the score. I still got to add to my stats here just a second. Okay, 81-78 is the score there. So Tritons try to set up a play. From what I saw, they go slow to bring it up full court, half court. Worked out there. Got the check point down. Then to me it looked like they were trying to move within the wing and looked for something along the baseline. But instead of that, there was nothing there, so they read off to their second option, which is going for 3 with, was it Jamari McGee, I believe, was taking that last shot. And missed it there. Heading out of bounds, Pula Gong was there for either the offensive rebound or just a box out to let the ball go out of bounds. Now, from what I saw, the ball looked like it was just heading out of bounds and no one was there. But Gong tried to keep it in. You know, some may question, why try to keep it in? Well, if you think about it, that could have burned, that bounce heading out of bounds could have burned another 2 seconds, which is a lot of time. That's one shot, you know, that's an extra step. That's probably 2 extra steps with the basketball. So that's what Paul Gong's thinking was. But unfortunately for him, he kept it in bounds, but no one was there to recover the ball, and it went straight up for Darius Henderson, who was just in the right place at the right time and went up and added 2 on the board for the Tritons. And then right away, a score from Noah King, who's I'd say would be the player of the day so far, even though he's been off as well, not shooting his best numbers so far as terms of his season stats go. Tritons with the ball up 3, 81-78. What is good for the Eagles is their next foul will put the Tritons in the bonus, so they won't have to waste any time. Oh, and they're not going to foul right away. 81-78. I guess they were trying to play a zone, but Tritons played it smart, throwing it straight back. I like that meeting. Right on the IC centerpiece of Dennis Pilcher's court. 81-78. Both team is in the bonus. 17 fouls in favor of the Tritons, 18 fouls in favor of Kirkwood. Kirkwood has no timeouts remaining. The Tritons have 3. So you're praying for a miss here if you're Kirkwood. Shot goes up, and it's in. It is a 1-for-1 opportunity. Jamari McGee can make this a 5-point game here and potentially seal the deal. Now, you know, technically still a 1-possession game. Could get a foul and could make a 3-point shot, as they'll take a 30-second timeout here just to try to ice Jamari. Let's keep it right here, 82-78. Once again, if the Tritons get a win here, they're going to move their streak forward to a 4-game win streak. That's going to knock Kirkwood down to a 2-game losing streak. Kirkwood would be 13-3 on the season. The Tritons would be 9-7. Not only that, but the Tritons would move up in conference play, moving to 3-2 in conference, and Kirkwood would move down to also 3-2 in conference play. 82-78. Jamari McGee is going to have one more opportunity at the line, and the Tritons will have their 4 backers near the half-court line. And you really, really need a miss here if you're Kirkwood. Jamari sinks it. Here we go. Towards the end of the game, passes from 12 feet out, goes straight away, pulls up. Air ball going out of bounds. And the buzzer sounds. Big upset today in Hodges Fieldhouse for the Blue Blood rivalry. 83-78, the final score. The Tritons cash in and improve their record to 4 games in a row, up 9-7. And Kirkwood lose their last 2. Still searching for their first win in 2023. What a way for the Tritons to get a big victory in the conference. Beautiful stuff. Before you go, I'm going to run through the stats and scores and more right now, beginning with Kirkwood Community College. Noah King, probably the player of the day for them. He finishes with 20 total points and 2 assists as well as a steal. Jacob Runyon finishes with 8 points. Justin Recker finishes with 7 points, 3 offensive rebounds, and an assist. Arthur Cox finishes with 3 points. Cassius Brooks finishes with 12 points, an offensive rebound, and an assist. Pulral Gong finishes with 9 points and a steal. Marcus Glover finishes with 3 points. Ayuba Berth finishes with 3 blocks, a total of 14 points and 4 offensive rebounds. And over on the Iowa Central side, Isaac Besh finishes with 9 points, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Jamari McGee finishes with 8 points, a steal, and 2 assists. Kevin Taylor finishes with 12, 14, 16, 17, 19 points, 2 steals, a block, and an assist. Tyrell Branch finishes with 2 points. Deuce Blake finishes with a steal. Miles Fant finishes with 14 points. No, make that 15 points, 2 offensive rebounds, a steal, and an assist. Darius Henderson finishes with 17 points, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 steals, and an assist. And finally, Donovan Pointer finishes with 9 points and a steal. That'll be it for us at Triton Nation, 83-78, the final score. You've been tuning into the Big Blue Blood rivalry for Triton Nation for today's contest. I'd like to thank all involved for the production today. Till next time, this is Hank Ambrose with Iowa Central Sports right here on Triton Nation.